Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon, and today is the 13th anniversary, or 12th anniversary, since it's been 13 years, that I've been on YouTube. Isn't that how it works? I remember there was a big to-do about that some years ago, that like, when people celebrate their 20th anniversary, it's really their 19th anniversary, because your first anniversary is in your second year. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Like I said, I am PyroFalkon, not joined by the Akamura today. She is... What are you doing? Why aren't you mic'd up? What? Oh, that's a good excuse. But anyway, we are celebrating the actual legit anniversary of the channel. What? I don't... If you want... We're going to celebrate the actual anniversary by dealing with World Ender, our silver puppy, here in Monster Rancher DX, who is also celebrating an anniversary since he just turned 1. And I had to remind myself what I was doing with him. We're trying to get his power up to 200, I think. He's been a little hit and miss, but we need to keep working on him, and soon he'll be fairly strong, but we've still got a long ways to go with Monster Rancher overall if we want to try to get a monster who is consistently good in our ranch. Hello, Raphael Ledge, anyone who's watching, lurking, etc., especially for watching this from the future. Thank you all for your years of viewership and all of that. And as with yesterday's stream of Evil Genius 2, which I'll try to remember to put as an iCard when I do these timestamps, there's not going to really be a lot we need to talk about, and everything I've said about Monster Rancher I have basically said about Monster Rancher over the course of 8 runs? How many runs of Monster Rancher have we done across all the series? Let's see, we did 2 for 4, we did 3... We did 2, we did 1, we did Evo twice, although I didn't finish one of them. We did Advance 2, we did DS, I started 2 DX, and this is 1 DX, that's 11 runs. Should be 11 playlists if my count is correct for Monster Rancher on this channel. Hello Genergy, thank you for joining the stream. I do like tigers. They're my type of creature, since they tend to have high accuracy and high speed, even though they are made of glass. And with the last few times I've played Monster Rancher, my eyes have been opened into how good defense is. So I don't know how well we're gonna do on that front, but I'm not too concerned about the long-term game here with World Ender, or even just Monster Rancher 1 DX in general. Since this is a series I just kind of play here and there just to kill some time when I don't have anything better in mind to play for the show. I am also very sniffly, as I have been for a while. Unfortunately, my allergies are going nuts. I did take an allergy pill before doing the show, though, so hopefully I'm not sniffing too bad. My eyes were itching much worse than anything else. Constantly crying. Just... It's a bad time, man. Bad time. But right now I have coffee. I haven't eaten yet today, have I? Did we do pizza rolls? That was yesterday, wasn't it? Alright. Oh, and our boy needs more moves. That is another problem You don't need to cook for me, Akamura. What are you talking about? Doesn't seem like our boy is learning power all that fast. 3 or 4 points at a time is not going to win us tournaments. Tigers are predisposed to speed, and we're just not worrying about his speed gains right now. Wow, I can give him 3 light trainings and a rest, and he's still energetic enough. That's what I need to be doing. So that's 9 points a month. That's so not great. And soon he'll be stressing out, so we need to stick him in a battle soon. I don't remember where his power was the last time we tried. So I may need to get him to 200 just to get his level up. You know what? Let's see. Is there a battle? Nope. Is there a battle in April? Yeah, because we're not ready for the officials, so we can aim for this one. And then, yeah, so work, rest. That'll get him to 200. Provided he shows up and does the job every day. Anyway, if you're watching this live, feel free to talk about whatever, since I have spoken about Monster Rancher as much as I possibly can. And this is just a nice, relaxing Sunday stream, which I don't do very often anymore, since I've switched to Saturdays. But this should work pretty well. We also need to start I need to start pumping out monsters, because the real problem we have is Monster Rancher 1 really relied on combining. And, Holly was celebrating 10 years together, since it's 10/10. There we go. Now we got power over 200. So, because I'm pretty sure the game works in levels, rather than hard numbers. And you gain a level every 50 points. But anyway, he's also way more loyal now at 96. He was not very loyal last time we were in a tournament. Oh, what I was saying was we need to start pumping out the monsters, because Monster Rancher 1 really focuses on combining monsters. And so part of our problem is our monsters have not been very good, just overall, because they've all been Gen 1s. We need to get something better than a Gen 1. If Koei Tecmo brings out Monster Rancher 4 DX, I will do another full run. Like, it's not going to be these little one-off streams like this. I will do another full run of Monster Rancher 4. I think I'll want to gimmick it somehow, because you've all seen me do the normal, like, a straight-up normal run of Monster Rancher 4. I really like the second run, since that was an all-pixie run. So that was a fun gimmick. And I had talked about doing an all-Naga run, since that is my favorite breed. And now that I appreciate defense more, a defensive Naga with respectable power could probably really F up some creatures. Why did I censor myself? I never censor myself. Anyway, get in there, World Ender. Not you. I'm talking to the other tiger. The silver one. We made short work of the Suezo, but he also got confused a bunch. Whoa, World Ender whiffed on a 90. Come on, buddy. Get it together. Lick him to death. Cut him to death. There you go. Well, our speed is respectable compared to that tiger. He's having a harder time hitting us, but we've been unlucky on the RNG. Which tells me I probably need to get speed up, or possibly life, or possibly defense. Spam, spam, spam. There we go. It's just a slap fight. Make it an all-power pixie run. Yeah, the entire official Monster Rancher Discord is going to have a collective meltdown if I do that. It'll be funny, but holy crap. Actually, we all know if it makes me laugh, I'll probably do it. Ew. God, he had kind of an eldritch horror body there. Okay, well, we know he can win, so we'll do this one as well. So we'll do... Well, let's check him. Speed 130. So let's see how many points I get out of doing a speed work. So we'll work them here, rest them next week, and then enter the Spring E-Cup. Speed. Do it. No, I know you're tired. You're not that tired. I have a plan. Okay, well, fine then, dick. Then I'm gonna yell at you, and I'm gonna make you respect me. What are you, Nisi? I couldn't get up right away when I woke up today because Nisi decided that me waking up was the perfect time for her to climb on me. Which I don't normally dislike, but man. She picked a bad time to do it. Okay, well, since you're rested, now go do it. Now you're gonna have to fight when you're slightly tired. Still only 5 points. That's not particularly high. I guess he's still a baby monster, but still. That only puts it marginally higher than his power gains. Hello, Lakebane. Thank you for joining the stream. Monster Rancher 4 DX with an all-endurance Taylor Swift run. Every monster raised from a Taylor Swift album, and they are all built for life and defense. You know what? That's crazy enough of a gimmick to work. Make it happen, Koei Tecmo. Get Monster Rancher 4 DX out. Hey, a huge donation by Rain Wolf, who says, thank you so much for all you do, from finding you on Monster Rancher 2 playthrough, surviving Mars. Surviving Mars was the whole reason I made a Twitch, and you took the button's name for a very weird spider worm that honored my wiener dog. Thank you for I'm not sure what that acronym is. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you, Akamura, for all that you do with the. See, you're young, so you know all the lingos and the slangs and the whatnots. Whereas I say things like slangs and the lingos and the whatnots. What, Akamura? I know, I'm young and spry. Wow. That didn't look like a punch. That looked like Ragnar just kicked me right in the head. Again. Whoops. How do I push? Well, it doesn't matter. I just knocked him the hell out. Okay. Bune ran away, which is good. That means we're overpowered for where we are. I mean, again, not too concerned about it or celebratory about it because it took us so long to get here that World Ender is not exactly going to be earning us a ton of money, but at least he's with us. And I would say money's not even as important with Monster Ranchers 1 and 2 as it is with 4. With 1 and 2, you basically save up money so you can buy the items so you can do a no-rest technique. That's optimal play. Not that I particularly ever care about optimal play. What? No. Square? X? X. X is push. And there was no back step or forward step in this one. I get all my Monster Ranchers confused because I've played the hell out of so many of them. Actually, if I go back and do play a new-to-me Monster Rancher, I might go back and play Monster Rancher Advance 1, because I still have not played that one. And from what I have gathered, it's not quite as good as Monster Rancher Advance 2, but it's still one of the better ones, which makes me curious, and I might dust it off and give it a go. Good job, World Ender. Now you get to rest. Congratulations. Things are going so much smoother in this stream than yesterday's stream. Yesterday, Evil Genius 2 caused me some problems. Alright, I'm gonna visit the shop real quick, because I don't even remember what all there is to buy. Mango, candy... So we have the mint leaf. That reduces stress. We don't have... Oh, the taffy heals fatigue. Okay. So if it's like Monster Rancher 2, the way to do this will be to buy a shitload of taffy and a shitload of herbs. I mean, mint leaves. And then you just alternate these while doing nothing but training with the occasional battle to reset stress and get money and get promoted and all that. So, mint leaves cost 130, taffy costs 130, so that's $520 a month, in addition to the food, which, if you do meat, is $500, so that's $1,020 a month. You would have to do a tournament every single month and win it in order to pay for that if you had no... if you didn't have a savings. That's still pretty reasonable. In Monster Rancher 2, when I did the no rest, I think it cost about 80 grand. But I think the prices were higher too, so... Huh. Well, I'll definitely try it at some point. And I know when I did my original run of Monster Rancher 1, I did not try to do a no rest, and I still managed to get a victory eventually. So... Did you just dig up a mushroom? You did. Still not getting very many gains from that, though. How much is the meat? 300. It's cheaper than I thought. So it's... So that makes it, like, 900 max for... Interesting. Alright, anyway. Okay, so you're gonna rest this week because you're gonna battle next week, and then rest again and then battle again. They are higher in Monster Rancher 2. Nuts, oil, and mint leaf is 200 each. I see. Oh wait, maybe it is 200. I went to him on a sale week. I wouldn't know what the right prices are. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Let's... Yeah, okay, it's 200 each. So if it's not a sale, then it's 800 for the items plus 300 for the meat, so 1,100 a month. That's still, I mean, that, you know, again, that's a tournament victory every week, or every month. Which is fine. I would just need to have a decent amount of money to start it. And I guess in theory I should have all the money to have the house and the barn fully upgraded by that point too. Oh, whatever. Right now I'm just planning. I'm clearly not doing a no rest with World Ender. Although maybe it might be helpful if I go toward the mid game and practice a no rest with World Ender and see how viable it is. Right now, being in the E class, we should be able to basically spam our way to victory. So it's called Punch, but he clearly kicks me right in the face. You suck, Lambar. You half-pixie bastard. Okay, just go down, thank you. Hello, Grimson Green. Thank you for joining the stream. Why does your monster have a dump truck ass? It's an excellent question. He's shaped like Nisi, who does indeed have a dump truck ass for a cat. Raphael says, why not increase his defense to 150 just to survive the punch? Yeah, I mean, yeah. We just need to get all his stats up. And really, since he's not predisposed to speed, apparently, or it's not significantly higher than his power, it's not a bad idea. We can experiment with the stats for sure. Since he's half unique, his numbers are going to be a little funkier than a typical tiger. So I would not mind getting his defense up anyway. The ability to be able to take a punch is definitely good in Monster Rancher. Or just throw him on away to do only money grinding. Yes, we need that too. I don't think I fully upgraded everything yet. I mean, this World Ender's only our 3rd monster, so I'm pretty sure either the barn or the house or both still need upgrades. But I'll still need to fight with him as much as possible if I am going to make him our money earner. Because right now his total numbers aren't very good. He's got less than 900 stat points, so we just need to keep working with him. Oh. I'm gonna have to lean the other way to be able to breathe with the microphone with my allergies doing this. So give me 1 second, folks. I'm gonna turn off my mic to do this. There we go. I can kind of lean my other way and hopefully my sinuses drain. The most annoying part of doing the job is just my physical limitations, which I want to stress that it's obviously not nearly as bad as some YouTubers and just people have it, because for me it's just allergies, but man, when I can't breathe, it just shuts everything down in my face and my body, and it's very frustrating. Wow, 2 of you decided to surrender. We are very OP right now. I need to set up a... Oh god, why is there Nisi fur all over my windscreen? Good god, baby. Ugh, that's also not helping my allergies since my face is right next to the windscreen. I need to set up a sniff button or a cough button with OBS so I can stop sniffing directly into the microphone. I bet it's not nearly as annoying for the general audience as it is for me, but it does annoy the piss out of me when I'm sniffing in the mic, so I'm trying very hard not to do that. Good dodge. Chomp. Scratch. Dodge. Or take it. Chomp. Come on, World Ender. There you go. And now we are in the D class. I would give you a huge celebration for it, but at this point, that's barely the minimum to do. Well, Nisi's problem is every time she wants to go to the windowsill, she rubs her entire part of her body across my microphone. Like, there are other places she could get to the windowsill if she wanted to. But, she chooses not to use any of those. Alright, let's go ahead and enter next week's tournament just to give it a shot. And ASMR... I don't think my... Whatever ASMR is... I forget what it stands for, but, like, I would figure the sniffs would be the opposite of being calming. It would just be annoying. Speaking of annoying, there's a loud human child outside my window screaming, too. Good God. What are you crossed with? A hare? It's so weird. You have, like, cat ears, though, so... Oh, whatever. Alright, bring it, Michelle, Michelle, whatever your name is. See... So now we've got the power. I would say life points need some help at this point. But we can work on defense, too. I do want to get him to speed 150, but then we'll adjust. But this is positive. At least we beat the Suezo, so we're not completely screwed in the the D class yet. I love how fast these battles go too. Yeah, we're still we're a little behind in speed. Defense is negligible. Intelligence doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, we're doing alright. I need to know which classes teach him the moves that he needs to learn. Okay, well, you can stop that. Right now we're relying a lot on them being confused, which is not something we can do long term. Wow, World Ender, you just took a lot of shots that you should not have taken for the RNG. Holy crap. I mean, if we win the tournament, that'll be great. Oh, I feel my sinuses starting to drain. Ugh. Let's do this. You know what sounds really good for me, since I haven't eaten yet today, is soup. Just some soup. Some warm soup with maybe a little bit of spice in there to help clear my sinuses out. I need to see if I have any soup. But without soup, it's fine because I have loads of ramen. And ramen can work as soup. I just have to not drain so much of the broth, or any of the broth. Easy peasy. Push. Stop kicking me in the face. It's reminding me of an old joke from Robot Chicken where they did a bit where a character threatens to he's like, I'll shut up with my fist, and then kicks him, which makes no sense. And I cannot deliver that joke and make it funny. It is mainly visual, but it was still funny and made me laugh. 2 more $1,000 in my pocket. Good job, World Ender. You are making some cash. Did we get to see a total earnings from our monsters who were... Oh shit. Yeah. I'll have to have a soup. Neither right now, but neither right now, Akamura. Akamura. Really, I need to clean the dishes before eating anything. Alright, I'm gonna see if we can... Let's see. Combine? Revive? Okay, we're gonna freeze our boy for a second, because I just want to see if I can pull up information. No. What are you doing, Akamura? I guess I'll take the lasagna-style soup, but I don't want it right now. Okay, Swifty had 1,471 total points and earned us $27,000. Wonder had 1,380 points, so it was a good 100 less. And earned us 20 grand. Okay. So Swifty was definitely better. But I'm glad I get to see the earnings. And so World Ender is, what, 600 points down from those two. But he's already earned like a third of the money. So that's good. Not really. I just can't breathe. What? I need to wash dishes. They're so dirty, right? Our sink is overflowing with dishes. Akamura as being a domestic Mura during the show. Alright, so... Yes, okay. Goal is, what I said. 150 speed, and then we can reevaluate. We can chase defense. It's good to chase all the stats right now, just to try to figure out which ones he's predisposed to. It's usually speed for tigers, but you never know. Still only 5 points. It's so low for a tiger. Yeah, I hate washing dishes. I mean, I hate chores in general, but dishes are my least favorite compared to even, say, doing laundry. Let's see. Okay, we will rest you. What doesn't help... Since we're just talking about random horseshit, what's not helping me is that my drain stopper has a hole in it of some kind, some sort of leak. Oh, crap. Forgot we're not in the D class or the E class anymore. Shit. I'm gonna, even though I'm over 150, I want to do this for insurance. Because I filled the sink and in order to soak the dishes, and the water all went down. So I have a new drain plug on the grocery list. That's coming tomorrow, along with the rest of my groceries. But I'm still like, man, just little itty-bitty tiny annoyances. I yelled at my sink. I'm a famous YouTuber who's been on YouTube for 13 years. Don't you know who I am? And the sink didn't give a shit. It's almost like the water didn't respect my channel. Tells you how physics feels about this. I have 2 jobs that have me staying at home. What are my 2? I have 1. What's my other one? Well, I mean, I have the time. Well, that's the other thing. Motivation is my struggle. I have the time to do it. Just, not the motivation when I'm doing the show and dealing with Ruin and, dealing with my sinuses. And it sounds like Akamura is working on the dishes now. I didn't mean to have you do the dishes. She said she's not doing the dishes, but I hear her running the sink and clattering dishes. What are you doing, then? Set up a what? I see. Oh yeah, my book. Yeah, I guess that does count as a home job. I've been bad about the book. I haven't... Why are you suddenly domestic Mura? It's very weird. It's so weird. Yes, that's a... Did I literally say that, Raphael? That is a good quote either way. I have the time but not the patience. It is fully accurate. Oops. Oh! Yeah, we need to get our defense and our... Aww. I'm not happy that he had to curl up in the fetal position. Well, we got money from that, and it doesn't seem like World Ender is injured. So, we should be alright. Good God. He's actually still probably ready to go up, even though he got beaten. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Where can I go to train right now? Life, accuracy, intelligence, but we don't need that, so life or accuracy. And his accuracy's reasonable. So let's focus on his life for a training course once October rolls around. Right now I'll do defense. I want to see his gain for defense. 3 points. Yeah, it's not going to be very high. We're not doing that, Holly. We're going to rest him, even though he doesn't really need rest this week, but we're going to send him on a training course. I love hate golems, never tried to raise one. Golems are tricky. Again, I'm starting to see a little bit more about how Monster Rancher ticks. And unless you're really min-maxing or planning for it, I think golems really come into their own when they're second generation. First generation golems are going to be a little rough. Because they're going to have low numbers and be a little tough to raise. But second generation ones are going to be a little bit more newbie. Not newbie friendly, it's not really the right word, but like... Yeah, I can't really think of a better way to describe it. They would be more newbie friendly than... Or I guess they're less newbie friendly than other first generation monsters. Like a first generation tiger is still reliable and will get you through at least the first few classes without a problem. World Ender got himself a new technique, so that's good. Have a fish. I know you're tired. Give me a second to look over your crap real quick. Okay, you learned how to 1-2. Same damage, same hit percentage, but it will drain guts just a little bit. Okay. Whatever, better than nothing. First gen anything kinda sucks. Yes, I can reliably get just about any first generation monster to Class C, but after that it becomes... It very much becomes dependent on what type of monster they are. With pixies, I can usually go an additional class. With tigers, I can usually get them to B without too many problems. Garus in 4 can get further. But 4 is an easier game overall, so it kind of doesn't even count. Genergy put it perfectly. A first-gen golem, you basically max life and defense as much as possible and hope for luck. Yeah, they're a little struggle to raise. I don't think I've even done a golem for the show yet, have I? I'm trying to think back. I mean, I certainly don't remember every single monster I've ever made. But I'm pretty sure I've never done a golem in any of the runs. Get him! And thank you, Akamura. A Giftamura? I know, you're less motivated than I am when it comes to housework, so I'm surprised. I'm surprised you got a wild hair up your butt. Yeah, I won't say it. In 4, basically any first gen can go through the whole game. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Monster Rancher 4 is super easy. Alright, let's do that. See, even against the Golem, we're doing okay. He nailed us with the last one. World Ender can't really take a Golem hit. Get away from me. Ugh. At least I know he can take a kick. He should be able to take 2 of them, so we want to keep our distance as much as we can. That we will not be able to take. Get my guts up a little bit. Go after him. Now we can spam him. Bite him in the dick. Cut him in the dick. Oh, dick-based offense here. Alright. See, now the RNG has been working for me. Spam, 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 spam. That's all it took. We got him. Yeah, I mean, you know, I've talked about it a lot in the shows in just about every game I've played. I'm not all about the Soulsborne type of difficulty. It is beyond what I can do. It never was one of my strengths. Nowadays, I'm more patient, but I have less time for gaming, and I'm not like this. I think nowadays my problem is there are too many games I want to play. And certainly, when I start a project, I always want to see it through. And I just keep starting projects. So, live service games also are bad for me for that kind of thing. Because all I do is start a live service game. Even something innocuous like Grand Theft Auto. And then, since they never end, there's always a FOMO in my brain that's just like always telling me to play it. And I don't like that. I'm trying to reduce the number of games I play because of it. Because all I want to do is constantly do every goal. But I just keep filling up my my plate with goals. I'm doing better. A couple weeks ago, I think, or was it last week? Whenever we did ActRaiser, I wanted to finish ActRaiser because I did not finish it on the Super NES, and I finished ActRaiser for me. I knew I wouldn't do it for the show from start to finish, but I really concentrated on playing ActRaiser because I didn't play. I kept stopping. I wanted to finish it out, and my initial goal was to get 100% achievements, but I got through the main story and even a bonus level, and then a secret boss. But one of the achievements is like grind for 30 hours for no reason. And I'm like, I'm not doing that shit. So I played the whole thing, beat the secret boss. And I was like, you know what? This is a satisfying conclusion. And so now I'm done with ActRaiser. And I have no regrets, and there is no pull to take me back there because I did what I wanted to do. I don't need to platinum every game, but I at least want to, you know, get through whatever the main goal is, and that's what I was able to accomplish with that one. God, I'm just looking at my games list. There's just so much crap. So many games I want to play and only touched once or whatever. Akamura is currently playing Cult of the Lamb, which was another one I wanted to finish. At least beat. It's a fun roguelike / Zelda action RPG management whatever. And I only played it. I think we're back. I don't even know if we left. See, here's a little tip for all of you who ever want to get into YouTube. If you can even hear me clearly right now. And I have this complaint with games too. That you can get feedback by numbers, but you don't get a lot of feedback by reason. So it's like I'm dropping frames and my bitrate has been cut in half, but I have no explanation for why either thing happened. And in one sense, that makes sense because it could be anything along the chain, you know? It could be... Okay, it looks like it's the router, which is why I reset the router before we started the stream. And I don't know why it's struggling now. The implication is that it's downloading a bunch of shit. But I have everything turned off and it shouldn't be downloading anything. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Can you reach the PlayStation controller? Yes. Because I just realized my PlayStation's in rest mode, so if it's downloading a patch right now, that would be causing me problems. What are you doing, PlayStation 5? Oh yeah, troubleshooting in real time here on the show. Are you downloading any horse shit? Tell you what, instead of even making that a question, let's just turn off the PS5 entirely. Just take that out of the equation. And we're still dropping frames all over the place. I don't friggin' know. The graphics card is fine. RAM usage is very low. Hard drive usage is nil. CPU usage is nil. OBS is tired. As it do. I don't friggin' know. I don't know. We're dropping all sorts of frames, but I don't know. It doesn't matter. As long if the action's choppy but my voice is coming through clean, then that's good enough for me at the moment. I don't know what's happening, but I'm going to go ahead and blame the gremlins that run the internet on all of this. Good God. I still need to do quote 27 coffee mugs. I really want one for the office. That's a conversation starter. Yeah. I need to... I said I was even going to look into the shops for YouTube and see how I can do that kind of thing. And I never did. That's more of the businessy crap that I don't like doing for the show. But, I mean, that's the businessy crap that makes a business rather than just some dude in his apartment doing video games for the internet. So it is what it is. I'm just gonna power through this and hope the internet figures out what it needs to figure out. Oh, we're overpowered for the D class now? Okay. Good to know. I guess we'll go up one next time there's an official tournament. Yes. Get a microphone. I'm kidding. I know you're kind of having your sleep thoughts right now. Yeah, sleepy shower thoughts. Alright. Oh! Well, this time he was able to take one of those. I mean... Gosh. My temptation here is to say, well, clearly our power is not high enough. But that's not the problem. This golem has just an unusually high amount of defense. So I shouldn't panic about it. But man, it's like, all he has to do is have one of those attacks slip through, or two of them, and we're pretty dicked. Wow, Gurren ran the table, too. So it goes. I mean, we're doing what we need to do. We just need to keep doing it, and, you know, we're going to have losses occasionally. It's not a bad problem, as long as it's not a chronic problem. Let's see. So, yeah, there is a battle next month, okay. But it's not an official, so we probably don't need to worry about it. Never mind, we'll just do another life training course. So it's strange. He's very predisposed to learning life points, which is unusual for a tiger, but hey man, if he wants to be tanky, we'll make him tanky. I don't really care. He definitely doesn't need accuracy. He's landing most of his shots. Right now it's a defense problem. What? Come on. Do better. There you go. There we go. That's what we need. 200 points of life. He'll definitely be able to take more than a handful of shots from anything that doesn't just wreck him in terms of power. And I don't even really want to punish him, but I'm just trying to get my raising style back to neutral. I don't think he's doing that terribly. Okay, yeah, now we're neutral. Now we can kind of lay off yelling at him and beating him every 5 seconds. Alright, do we have an official tournament this month? Yes. Let's work you instead of life defense. Okay. Yeah, pull that mining cart. X? What? Maybe he pulls it faster when it's correct. Oh, whatever. Alright, rest again, then we'll try the official. The nice thing about the official is having 5 fights means that even if we lose to the golem, it's less of a chance that's going to hurt us across the entire tournament. But we want to get him promoted so he can get more money faster. Especially since I'm spending a lot on training him, but we've made a profit so far, so we're doing alright. Gurren won a match. He's the only one I'm worried about out of this group. Gurren won again. Wow. 3 for 3 on the surrenders. Okay, Gurren lost that one. So, this is not a must-win, but this is a hopefully win. Let's do it. What, Akamura? I still can't hear you. You are mumbling again. Or I can't hear. Oh. Oh, come on! He landed 2 20%ers in a row? Oh, I pushed him right as he got confused. There we go. Alright. I have to remember how to 1-2. Alright. Okay. Longer animation, less chance to hit. Yeah, it's... I mean, it does okay damage. It's... Well... I mean, I guess it's doing about 25% more damage than the scratch, so that would be worth keeping it there. Oh, shit. God damn it. Oh well, so it goes. It's what happens when we don't have the power to just wreck him. Now this has become a must-win because if we get beaten by Whirl, he runs the table, and he wins the tournament. This is another reason I switched to Saturday streams, because it seems like I have less problems on Saturdays. I don't know why. I don't know if Spectrum's doing something right now or what the deal is. We could even turn my phone off, but I think my phone isn't attached to the Wi-Fi right now. Kick to the face. Come on, World Ender, do it. Yeah, he needs just a little bit more power, or he needs more stronger attacks. It's not bad efficiency-wise for how much it costs. And it's roughly the same percent, right? Stop hitting me so I can compare percents. 5% less accurate. Still reasonable. I'd say that's an acceptable trade-off. Alright, so we're tied for first. Hopefully that means we'll face Whirl again. Because if we do, I think we'll be safe and we can go up. Yeah, Gurren lost, so we're going to be against Whirl again. Okay. Spectrum is fine. Alright, yeah, it's just another day at PyroFalkon. So it goes. I did everything I usually do, prepping for the stream, and you never know. We're also in rural Ohio, which has never been good for us. It is what it is. Alright. We're just gonna take the shots until we're at 99 guts. God, the monsters are so aggressive in the DX versions of the game. I love it. Oof. Man, all this additional life training has helped out because despite the speed, World Ender has eaten a ton of damage. He's not dodging very well. His accuracy is becoming a little suspect. Wow, nice Godzilla noise. Alright, build up the guts. Build up the guts. Now we can spam them. Nice crit! Not a kill shot, but good enough, and we've gotten him to the C class. That is what we needed. Bah! Says World Ender. Golem is just your kryptonite. Yeah, anything that's going to beat my ass that hard with extremely high power and defense is going to be a problem for a tiger. Alright. Great. Now we just need to keep going with the training and we should be alright. Reduce training fees. Excellent. Can you go anywhere now? Yes, because you are C class. Okay. Let's get you going on defense, just so I can see the numbers on that one. So he's gaining about 8 points of life. Half of that in defense. Yeah, he's... typical tiger. I mean, tigers just are not built for defense. 6 points isn't horrible. .4 points. The 4 points is probably more indicative of what he usually can do. Yeah. Yeah, because I tend to be soft on my monsters. Alright. What's happening? It's in the hospital. Oh, he's injured. Okay. Well, he just lost a month of his career. I just lost $100. Okay. Let's see if we can do a little bit better now. Seems to be a lot more sales at the place now, too. Ah, his loyalty's down to 41. We're not going to be able to enter a tournament very successfully for a little while. Alright, let's see if he can get his 4 points of defense from doing the job, too. 2. Yeah, his... Okay. It's more stable. Oh, there goes the stability. Yeah, immediately it's telling me there are problems. So it's something in the chain. It's probably not on my end, whatever is going on. No, we do have a little bit more stability now. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's going to be something along the chain. It's either it's YouTube or it's Spectrum or it's the router. Like, I don't know. Who knows? It doesn't matter. Are we here? Are we still alive? Is everything good? Yeah, seems like we're good. YouTube's reporting that the connection is poor. YouTube, I don't know what you want from me, so shut up. We can all blame my cat. I'm sure they're the cause of your internet suffering. Yeah, I'm good with that. Blame it all on the kitties. Karn, go away. World Ender is not up for fixing your mistakes. Also, I was going to train, or send him on a training course, and I didn't do that, but it's fine. Yeah, now YouTube's taking a shit again. I don't know. I don't know what's happening today. It doesn't matter. At least this is happening today and not yesterday. I don't think my computer would have been able to function if I was having connection issues while playing such a graphic-intensive game, or resource-intensive game. I hate double resting him when he doesn't need it. Drives me nuts. Okay. Training. Power. Oh, wait. He's mastered the course? So he's already gotten all the moves he can out of the power course. Okay. I guess do life again, then? That is your best course for some reason. Which is very strange. I'm seeing... I have random pictures of Final Fantasy XIV as my background. And there's one that's going to make Ledge vomit. It's just a dialogue box that says, Dearest Moogly Poo, my cutie patootie, Sweetums, my little cuddle mog, Koopo nut of my eye, my jelly belly. It's one Moogle proposing to another, I think. Clearly took that for the Akamura's benefit. Okay. We're gonna have to start doing some battles now, because now we're starting to lose a little bit of money. I mean, he started the stream, I think we were at around 5 grand. So he's made a profit on the day, but... Oh, the official one's next. Ugh. Oh. Okay, this is good. So we'll do 2 training, rest him on the 4th, and then try the C-Cup. C-Class Cup. I don't know if it'll work, but you can give it a try. He's just not doing very well all of a sudden. Gotta pull that loyalty up, buddy. Loyalty 81. I mean, that's not horrible, but... Man. Alright. Yeah, don't worry, Holly. We're not gonna try it. So, if the training fees are discounted, I'll send him on another course. But if not, we'll test him in the C class. Oh! Ah, okay. Alright, never mind. Guess we'll do that instead. Gotta take advantage of the discounts. So, back to the life course. 6 points consistently. Well, if he can't do defense, he's going to need something. I mean, a deep hit point pool is better than not, especially without having the defense. And an apple cake. I mean, great. I guess that can be an emergency item if he gets upset again. Oh, World Ender, you suck. Alright. Whoops. Loyalty 60. God damn it, World Ender. And I don't have a battle this month. Or next month. Oh my god. You're driving me nuts. I forgot how repetitive Monster Rancher 1 was. And 2, but not to quite as an extent. That's why I really liked Monster Rancher 4. They broke it up with the adventuring. I mean, I know you can venture here too, but it's not... There's no there's so little interactivity with it. It just doesn't matter. Okay. We're gonna have to get back to fighting soon, or we're gonna be running out of cash here. God damn it, World Ender! Pull the cart faster! You're sorry, but you need to actually perform your duties. No! What do you mean he's tired? He rested last week instead of doing his flippin' job. Now he can rest because he did the work. And now he's actually tired, so now he can rest. Holly, if I have to stay up 20 hours a day just to get everything done, then so does frickin' World Ender. Okay. So the next battle is 2. So I can work him now and then rest him once. Alright. I am tired enough to sleep, though. I'm still trying to flip my hours around, so I've been exhausted the last 3 days. But I'm coming to the point where I have almost flipped my hours around, so I'll be better rested next week. It's just going to take a little bit more time. I have no words. Nothing appropriate for YouTube, anyway. He sucks so bad for that to be true. 200 points less than the others. $10,000 or more, or less than the others. Are you flippin' kidding me? Ugh, what a useless monster. Alright, we're going to town. God. Alright, well, looks like we're doing this again. Akamura, do you have another artist you wanna... Are you even still awake? I've never even heard of them. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of experimenting here. So Swifty and Wonder gets us a so-so combination, so I assume that's 3 matching stats. Swifty and World Ender gets us... Oops. A so-so combination, so that's the same deal. Okay, what about Wonder and World Ender? A nice combination! Really? 40% chance that we get, I guess, a wall tiger, a monol tiger. 32% chance we get a tiger. I guess it would be a tiger monol. 20% chance it's a golly tiger. And an 8% chance it's a tiger golly. I mean, what is nice? If nice is the 4 out of 6, then that's worth it. Hold on, I'm gonna do a little research real quick. Monster Rancher, combine, words, so combination. Let's see if I can get that. There's a calculator on Legend Cup. So. No hits. Okay. Let's see. Check the tutorial. Do the data comma as explanation. Good. Percentage, hidden potential. This bug is fixed. Basic inheritance. Oh god, there's so many words here. I love Legend Cup and the work that's been put into this, but holy crap. Okay. I don't understand combining at all. They indicate the percentage. What are the numbers meaning? That doesn't help me at all. Combining guide. All I'm looking for is what the so-so means, because I don't remember the words. I remembered it for Monster Rancher 2, but not Monster Rancher 1. What if I just do Monster Rancher and so-so combination? I have a good chance to... Okay, that's not helpful. Good God. There was only one hit on the phrase so-so combination. What are you talking about? You're killing me. See, Monster Rancher 2 is so much more, documented that I can get basically any information I want on 2, but 1 it's a bit harder. So in 2, so-so is probably 3. So looking at comparing it to Monster Rancher 2 and the general way they speak, nice combination probably means 4. Actually, nice probably means 3. Because then you can say good and then great for 4 and then 6. So-so is probably 2. Bad is probably 1. I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna hold off for now. I want a good combination. I don't want even a nice. Unless I'm wrong, but I can look into that later. Okay, fuck it. I'll present the question to Taylor in the Monster Rancher portion of my Discord. Okay, so instead we'll go to the shrine. All right. So who did you say, Akamura? Artist.
Roan. Chapel spelled with 2 P's and 2 L's. See if she's in there.
Rome?
Roan. R-O-A-N.
Chapel Roan. Well, I just canceled it, so that didn't help anything. There is no search result. Chappell. Yeah, no. Try again. Flower face? Are you just making shit up at this point, Akamura? Oh god, there's a lot of them. Fever Dreams, Honey and Milk, Baby Teeth, The Garden, Ain't No Sunshine, and Kaleidoscope. Akamura's thinking. Oh good, the stream stabilized. I guess all I had to do was sit on a screen and make everyone wait for me. The game came out in 2021. That will do it. Yeah. Akamura is doing a highly scientific thing here where she is shuffling her collection of songs from Flower Face, whoever that is. And I guess she's going to pick the album of the first song that comes up or something.
I only have albums post 2021.
I see. We got some dead air here, Akamura. What? That's not one of the 6 options. What? Oh, okay. Spell it. K-Flay. 18 results. That's number 2. That's the one you want? Okay. This CD is very rare. Can't do it. Alright, next. Try again. Harvey Danger. Okay, 4 options. That's option 1. Here's the big moment. Okay, we're getting something out of this. The wait better have been worth it. Okay. You know what? I'm alright with this. It's a worm. It's a worm crossed with a dino. I'm okay with that. Ah! I'm okay with this. Oh no, it's a worm it's a worm unique. He's just got camo print on him. Flagpole? You want that as the name of him? Flagpole sitter? What the oh my god. With the buttons game. Okay. Flagpole. Got it. Done. Will it be flagpole? Yes. Okay. 600 points. Or 687 points. Not a great start. Let's see what the description of him is. Oh. Tank. His fancy clothes have long been a fashion trend. He's not wearing clothes. It's camo print. But he is number 69. Is it? Okay. We're going back to the ranch and I'm gonna cry now. Alright, he's got even numbers across the board with speed lagging a little bit. Okay, 3 power-based moves, no intelligence-based moves. Alright, let's try him out. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Alright, I mean, good so far, I guess. Okay. How many points was he getting? I was not paying attention. I looked at the chat. We got like $3,000 profit with him with with World Ender today, so that's something. I guess it's been a net positive day. Four points of power. Reasonable. I mean, could be worse. Flagpole seems well. We'll just try a third raising in a row. He hasn't failed yet. Pyro, there's an official tournament. That's fine. We're not going to do it anyway. I had no interest in doing it today anyway. Fusing a mono with a tiger is a good combination regardless of stats. The nice, so, and poor just determine the table for how the stats will inherit. Oh. Ironically, the best inheritance comes from a bad combination. God damn it, Monster Rancher. It's that subtlety of Monster Rancher that I never picked up on and just never cared about. I mean, I'm trying to do better for the show to an extent, so I'm not just sitting here wasting time with nothing but Gen 1 monsters, but at the same time... Oh wait, why was I was about to battle. I'm not going to battle when his loyalty's 14. I don't know what I was thinking. We're just going to grind up some stats for now. Try to figure out what he's good at. Okay, so power, he's remaining around 4 points. Ledge said worms are generally good for life, so let's give life a shot. $5 points. Alright. I mean, not much of a data set, but that's still better than anything he did in the power set, in the power list. Okay. With a bad combination, you inherit 30% of the total stats of the parents, but only if the remainder is 15. The remainder of what? You get 10% with 14, and no other stats with any other remainder. You mean if the... Wait, yeah. What remainder? Remainder of what? A lot of math going on. Alright, keep doing life. We'll get that to 150 and then trade off to a different stat. You add the stats of the parents together, divide the added number by 16, and then mark the remainder. Oh! Interesting. What a weird system to make that work. It's so random. But I mean, that keeps you guessing. I always did like that with Monster Rancher 1 and 2, that there was randomization in parts of it, like, you know, what specific breed you get is a pure percentage chance, rather than just being in Monster Rancher 4, I believe, you got what you got, and it never deviated from the preview. Because in Monster Ranching games like this, or girl-raising games, any sort of raising games, I like the randomization. I don't particularly care for the... Yeah, so I mentioned this in a random streamer episode before. I find it a weird dichotomy that the way current gaming culture is, people value a challenge, your Dark Souls, your Bloodborns, that kind of thing. There's a lot of, you know, horseshit revolving around easy modes, accessibility, all of that. You know, it seems like challenges the way to go. But then, when you have monster raising games, people are willing to save scum dozens and dozens of times in order to get exact numbers, rather than rolling with the punches. Those two things seem to be very different. And it could be also that it's different people. I mean, a Soulsborne aficionado is probably not playing Monster Rancher and vice versa. I wouldn't think those two audiences overlap very much. Maybe they do, but I don't know. It just seems strange to me. I personally don't ever min-max, as you all know. It's way too much work for a game that I'm just trying to enjoy. Oh shit, what was I meant to put him on a different number. Defense. Let's see where he's at on defenses. God, there's a lot of crime that happens here in Monster Rancher Land. You only got 2 points out of that? Ugh. Hello, Smiling Dog. Thank you for joining the stream. And blah, blah, blah. Items on sale. Don't care. Great. Okay. So defense is not going to work. Let's try his other ones. Accuracy. Can I get 4 points, hopefully? Yeah? Alright. 4 points is not horrible, I guess. Wish it was higher, but there's only so much we can do here. That is considered... yeah, a loss. Do better, flagpole. Once we get his accuracy to 150, we'll try him in an E-class. Actually, I really shouldn't. E-class, we should have no problem just throwing him into it as soon as his loyalty hits, like, 60 or so. I'm not willing to do it when his loyalty is only 38. He needs a little bit more reliability. But he should be ready for the next one. Oh my god. Do better. God, we have had some bad luck with Monster Rancher 1 on this series. If I remember right, Legend Cup went through the process of documenting what basically every CD is going to give you. And I'm not sure how that happened. I know that Taylor reverse engineered the process some way. I just don't know what exactly he did. I think he explained it and it was way over my head. Let's get him to loyalty 50 and then we'll try any tournament. I've been using higher arbitrary numbers than I probably need to. Okay, there he's there, so... ah, and he's rested and the beginner cup is today. Why not? Let's give it a try. Sometimes you gotta learn by doing, and you're gonna take your licks, and then figure out what you need to do, and then everything will be better. Yeah, I mean, we've got numerical advantage for the most part. Speed is a lost cause. Intelligence probably won't matter. We've got the power advantage. I mean, we might be able to get somewhere here. But, like I said, all we can do is try. Defense isn't horrible. Offense needs help. Bite's pretty strong. Pierce is very strong. Okay. Alright, you know what? I'm getting a little confidence here. Getting a little confidence. We might be able to make something happen. The stream is stable, so 60 frames a second. Good that it happened this late. Better late than never, I guess. I was going to try to go 3 hours. However, I'm so exhausted right now, I don't think I'm going to make it. Damn. Okay. I mean, he's doing well enough that I think we can immediately get him promoted the next time the class comes around, the battle comes around. So I think I have been waiting too long for loyalty. 50 points seems good enough for at least for the E class. Especially since the E class is easy enough, you can usually just sneeze your way to victory. Maybe 70 or 80, maybe 75 for the D class, and then 100 from then on out. Chomp. Chomp. Okay, his accuracy isn't very good when the enemy is not confused. So this is fine for the E class, but this will bite us the higher up we go. He will need some accuracy training at some point. We can wait for now. It looks like Pierce is his best accurate attack. It's hovering right around 70 against Rhaegar. Still better than a coin flip. There we go. Nicely done. For now, Lakebane, I'm good. Only because I'm probably gonna forget anyway. Maybe next time. My intent is to start streaming Evil Genius 2 and Monster Rancher a little bit more often than I have been. The Evil Genius 2 run especially should have been finished by now. So I'm gonna start prioritizing that a bit more heavily. Okay, so rest this week, do another battle, I guess. I mean, we gain lots of loyalty from winning. We're going to get money for winning. We're going to need that just to fund our whole endeavor, so may as well. I have 2 Pierce attacks? I was not paying full attention to the name. They're both called Pierce. Ugh, sitting here yawning constantly. Yeah, I'm gonna have to lay down for a little nap. So there's Pierce and... Yeah, wow, they're both called Pierce. Back Pierce hits very hard. Middle Pierce is most accurate. That's weird that they called the same move, or different moves the same name. It's fine. Ah! That is why I like waiting a bit longer for loyalty, but we can probably get away with it here in the E class. Yeah, we definitely can get away with it in this class. There we go. Smiling Dog says, Monster Rancher 4 for the PS2 was truly the greatest one I've ever played. During COVID days, I got tired of playing JRPGs, just wanted to play something new, and I discovered it. Oh, so Monster Rancher 4 is a new love for you. That's awesome. Yeah, I love sharing Monster Rancher with people because it is such an excellent series, an excellent franchise. I still like Evo better than 4, but it was for kind of hyper-specific reasons. And, my audience generally understands. You guys are awesome. But when I initially did Evo and mentioned that I like it more than 4, people interpreted that as I hate 4. Which is like, no, I never said I hated 4. I said I like Evo better. It's like, would you rather have the, you know, fantastic steak or the best steak? Either way, you're getting steak. I mean, unless you're a vegetarian, you're not gonna, you're gonna be happy with whatever, so. Nice dodge. Okay. Yep, we'll just hang out. No reason to rush this. He's not hitting as hard as the other golem did, so we can kind of relax here for a minute. Come on. Oh, I know Evo's contentious. People hated the story, people hated the circus theme, people hated the adventuring, people hated the lack of tournaments. Believe me, I get it. I would think, honestly, they probably... From a marketing perspective, they hurt Evo by calling it Evo and not Monster Rancher 5. However, it really was more of a spin-off than a main series entry, so they were kind of damned if they do, damned if they didn't on that one. I think it's a great game, but it's sort of like how Digimon also has its different types of Digimon games. The World series is different from the Arena series? Like, it just, they're all different, and it's tough. Like how much everyone was super excited for Digimon Survive, and then it came out and everyone was like, no, just skip it. I was explicitly advised not to play Digimon Survive on the channel because of just how VN and slow it was, and how just not a normal Digimon game it was. And yet, it has some of its biggest supporters because it was interesting with all its differentness. So, just is what it is. Yeah, exactly. Genergy. That's it, you really can't apples to apples Evo and 4. As an overall product, I guess, I like Evo more, but I also appreciated what they tried to do, and I appreciated the handmade dungeons, which 4 does not have. I learned the existence of Evo and was confused by it. It was a nice game, but why was I now living in a circus life instead of battling monsters? Yeah, like I said, I get it. It was very much a spin-off, even though it wasn't marketed as such. They kind of gave up on the marketing on that one just because it came out so late in the PS2's lifespan that they kind of couldn't really do anything with it, which is also sad. It was just not... It was just bad. It was a bad set of circumstances. I'm one of the few that enjoyed Digimon Survive, just wish I had more Digimon in it. Yeah, I was told it was basically just a VN. I never played it myself. Initially, I was going to play that as the first Digimon for the channel. Because when it came out, I still didn't have any Digimon on the channel. And then it came out, and my Digimon friends were like, don't. Just don't. Don't play it for the show. Okay. I will take your advice. Stories, that's it. That's the other one. I think Pyro's the only YouTuber I know that's completed the optional post-game dungeon for Evo. That doesn't surprise me. I mean, there are... First of all, as a franchise, there aren't that many YouTubers for Monster Rancher. And then there's even fewer who do anything but 2 or 4. And then there's even fewer still who are going to play any of them to the completion. And even fewer still who are going to do the optional stuff. And even fewer still who are going to do all that for frickin' Evo, which is the redheaded stepchild of the Monster Rancher franchise. So, it wouldn't surprise me if I own a special unique place on YouTube for Evo. Also part of the reason I don't get too many, or I have fewer subscribers in general compared to the Minecrafters and Fortniters of YouTube. Ah, Digimon is so good. I am tempted to go back and play Cyber Sleuth. Like, not Hacker's Memory, but the other one. And do it the same way I did Hacker's Memory. But I reviewed the numbers for Hacker's Memory, and while I don't always want to be purely about the numbers, I am more mindful of them and have been the last couple years. And, Hacker's Memory did not do as good as I thought it did. My numbers have been adjusted over the years. Now I'm trying to go for 1% of my subscriber count. Which also puts Final Fantasy Tactics in danger. The last 2 episodes of Final Fantasy Tactics Advance that came out have done kind of piss poor numbers compared to the others, so I don't know what happened there, but it may have worn out its welcome. I'm still kind of evaluating it. Compared to Princess Maker, which surprised me with how well it's doing. So hopefully if I feel up to it, I want to record another run of Princess Maker for this upcoming week. Especially since I have a goal in mind this time. But we'll deal with that later if I can get my brain functional enough to do it. Okay. Do arrest, or not arrest, accuracy. Yeah. Yep. He's tired this week, but that's perfect. We've got him to loyalty 80, so we should have no problem getting him promoted. And he should be on his way. I mean, we're ending our stream a good $5,000 ahead of where we started at. And that includes a bunch of training courses. So this has been pretty successful. I just need to play the game more often. If Princess Maker becomes a channel staple, I need to start drinking. I mean, okay, so I did review the numbers of Princess Maker, not just the one we just did, but some of the ones in the past, and I am shocked at how well those series have performed. Princess Maker 5, I think, did about 1,000 views an episode. Shockingly high for that. I think the first one did like 3,500. So it's probably going to happen. I don't know how staple it'll be. I mean, we have our 2 staples right now, but especially in view of nothing more coming out of Evil Genius at the moment. I mean, for a while it was also Sakura, until I took those down, and those kind of recovered. I still have another Sakura I need to put up on the channel, too. Alright, Akamura. She's... I'm even playing through a new princess raising game just to kind of get practiced on it, and I don't know if it'll work for the channel, but I'm trying it out. There's 2 that I have that I haven't played yet. One of them was bought for me, maybe? I'm gonna have to look into it. Anyway, so I'm trying them both out just to see. There's another one that's highly recommended called Chinese Parents, where you are, well, I guess it's pretty self-explanatory. That one is very beloved by its community, and I just cannot get into it. Because it takes the position of you should work a child to death. For, you know, like, the problem with any of those raising games is it starts with a premise or a thesis, and then everything of the game follows that. So, you know, from what I have researched, the game Chinese Parents punishes you if you are not extremely hard on the kid, which I find interesting, but also not very fun to play. I could be wrong. I've also never played it. I've only done some degree of research on it in case I did bring it to the channel. I hope I'm saying the title correctly. Wait a minute, I'm gonna look that up real quick because I could be getting the title wrong. I thought it was called Chinese Parents. It is. It's called Chinese Parents. It's only $6. Oh, it's got mini games. That probably helps. But yeah, part of the problem, and it's not even really a problem, so to speak, of Chinese Parents is you have to know Chinese culture to really get into it. Yeah, and it supposes that you already know Chinese culture and Asian culture more generally. And without knowing that, it kind of hurts. Which is an intriguing concept for the game. Anyway, but I am trying out 2 other racing games, is the point. I don't want to give those 2 titles away just in case I wind up doing it or not doing it. But I am doing some practice playing on my own. That's also why this whole YouTube gig takes more than what you just see on stream or on episode, because I do try to pre-play games that I don't 100% know already before playing them for the show, because I don't want to look like a complete noob. Or, I mean, I make enough mistakes since I blather and have to try to focus as it is. So I try to learn at least the absolute basics of games I play for the show. Oh, damn it. Yeah, he's got me pinched against the wall. The flagpole really needs to not be against the wall. He needs the maneuverability that I can access any of his moves at any time, depending on what the situation calls for. And we have not had to worry about that yet with any of our monsters. Oh shit! And the stream jumped off a cliff again. I'm seeing the readout. Well, so it goes. That is also interesting. The Ginergy hasn't watched Princess Maker, and several of the other regulars haven't either. Maybe that's another reason why my sub count hasn't gotten extremely high. It's almost like I have pockets of audiences that don't overlap. Which is really funny. I wonder if that means... You know, actually, Princess Maker makes sense that I would have a higher than average view count because it just came out. A new version just came out, so I'm probably picking up on some audience who just randomly found me. So weird. I don't know. I'll never understand YouTube, I don't think. I'm never going to be Mr. Beast. I don't know what makes a good channel anymore. But I've been here for 13 years as of today. I'm still not going anywhere. Even if I fumble and bumble my way through the rest of my career, that's apparently what I'm doing, and I'm still me, and it is better, for better or worse. I've tried to do little additions here and there. Like, I still am not against Facecam. The last few series have not had Facecam because I've been unwell. I haven't been sick. Not hard sick. But, like, especially with my allergies, I keep having to twist and turn and shift and move behind the, behind the mic to make sure that I'm picked up properly, but also not constantly sniffing. And it just wouldn't look good on camera. So, between being just tired, or having technical issues, or being sick, the camera has just not been a good option. So we've been kind of doing classic Pyro with no face cam. And it seems to be fine, because my audience has been trained that you generally don't see face cam from me. Which is pretty funny. But it is what it is. Letch says he's been double, triple watching FFTA because he can only catch so much of it at work. I was asked about that. So, for those who don't know, if you watch 30 seconds of a YouTube video, or the whole thing if it's less than 30 seconds, it counts as a view. But there's a cooldown. So if you watch, say, half a video, and then you put it down for an hour, and then you come back and watch the rest, it's still only counted as one view. I don't know what the cooldown is, though, for the view counts. And I kind of have a feeling that YouTube wouldn't want to make that information public anyway, because it would be abused. I know that there are tons of apps or mods, probably a Google Chrome extension, that will auto-refresh your page, and someone who is a bad actor could easily set their auto-refresh of their own YouTube video for that exact cooldown time, and then just not even be there watching or anything, and just keep racking up their own view counts. It would be a slow tick for one person, but if they could get enough people to do it, it might make a difference. So I can understand why YouTube wouldn't want to share that information. But as a YouTuber, both a creator and a consumer, I kind of want to know what that number is. Alright. Let's keep it going. I still don't have my second wind, but I'm not feeling... I'm not dragging, so we can go a little bit longer here. We've done a lot of work today, though, man. We got a lot more accomplished today than we did in 2.5 hours of Evil Genius yesterday. Evil Genius 2 is just so long, so repetitive if you want everything, even skipping cutscenes. Evil Genius 2 would have benefited from allowing you to work on multiple objectives at once. Then it wouldn't be so bad. And the original Evil Genius didn't have quests, but you could work on multiple objectives at the same time. I guess it did have... Well, maybe not formal quests, but it did have objectives to complete. But you could work on as many as you wanted to at the same time. You can't do that with Evil Genius 2. That's probably what slows it down more than anything. Alright, you douche. Oh. There we go. Oof. Oh, excellent. Yeah, stay confused. Let me keep stabbing you in the face. You're not exactly the bane of my existence. You're no Oakley man, but... Okay. Got mostly lucky on the RNG. Hey, nice job. So his defense, even though it was lower... Well, I got a belly rub, not a brow hit. Brow hit... Oh, a chop. That's what I think knocked out World Ender. It was a chop. Chops hit extremely hard. Belly rub does not. Either way. Walkie walkie. Gonna take you out, you dark dino bastard. Whirl. Our numbers look like we're about on for the B class. We're about on the curve. My loyalty's 100, so that's not a problem. Flagpole could use a little extra power at this point. He's doing okay, but he needs a little extra help. Accuracy is not a huge issue yet, but it will be if he goes up another class. Especially since we can't really rely on the enemy getting confused at this point. Shit. God, they keep trapping me against the wall. Get away from me. So aggressive in Monster Rancher 1 now. Ah! That's not good. We're going to possibly take our first loss here. Wow, 3 misses in a row and then we ate a little damage. Holy crap. I'm still not going to overly blame accuracy on that. Because that's just failing across all of our stats. But we get a rematch. Maybe we can make it right. Alright, Flagpole, get some vengeance. This time I'm going to take it a little bit more slower because I was attacking when we were at like 60 guts. This time I'm going to wait. Since we can't rely on him being confused, I've got to wait for guts to get as high as I can. I've got to keep pushing him so his butt's against the wall. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, he's landing most of his moves. I don't think he's exactly going against RNG, but he's landing most of his moves. We are not. Shit. Come on! Spam, 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 spam. Yep, again we missed 3 50% in a row. We missed all 6 50% when it really counted in the clutch. You're just not going to win if you can't hit. Always hit, never be hit. Encourage? Yeah, sure, why not? Who, John Madden? How can you forget John Madden, Nakamura? That's fine. You didn't grow up while he was alive, so you weren't watching football while he was alive, so that's the problem. Man, there's just no good solution here. I mean, I guess we can work on accuracy. He was close to leveling up.